Back in 2001, the Seattle Mariners tied the 1906 Chicago Cubs record for 116 wins during an MLB season. And since 2001, nobody has even come close besides the 2022 Dodgers. So today, that's my goal. We gotta beat the 2001 and 1906 Chicago Cubs, and this video does not end until that happens. So strap in. This one could be a long one. If you guys are ready to do two things for me, leave a like on the video and subscribe down below. Let's get into this thing. Will, I need you to pick me a fantastic squad to go to. I really hope we don't get like top MLB teams like the Braves, the Yankees, the Dodgers, those type of teams, because then we really have nothing to build with. I'd be fixing like 3 or 4 players, and then we'd be basically getting it. I want to have some fun today, and I know you guys do as well. So let's go ahead and spin this, and let's see what we get here. Come on, Will. Where the heck are we going? And okay, I think we spin it again, right, guys? I mean, Houston, really? For the 2023 regular season, they're looking kind of trash, but that's just the start. Resume. Let's go again. Spin it one more time. Come on, coach. Give me something good. This one, we're going wherever, and oh my gosh. Baltimore. I thought we were getting the Braves, but Baltimore. A team that's got Adley, Cedric Mullins, Gunnar Henderson, all sorts of crazy good guys. I am down for this. The goal that I see on the board of my head is 117 wins. And how am I going to take this Baltimore Orioles team from being pretty mid, let's be honest, to breaking that MLB record that nobody has been able to break since 2001, and a record that nobody broke before that since 1906. It ain't easy to get that many wins, but I feel pretty confident we'll be able to do it. Right now, the current plan, if I zoom out and just look at it from basically just a huge board, I'm looking at left field, right field. Those, I mean, it could get a lot better. I think we got a pretty decent infield coming up. With Gunnar Henderson really being the captain of that entire infield, we should be okay. But for right now, third base and second base are terrible. After that pitching, one of the worst in the game right now. I'm sorry, but Baltimore's pitching is not good. The current plan, a little bit of infield help, a little bit of outfield help, and a lot of pitching. Let's see if we can accomplish this in 3 years. Let's go for it. At the All-Star game, oh, baby, we're doing so incredibly good. 35 and 54. The Red Sox are 54 and 37. We're 35 and 54. I'm down bad. How are we looking though? Cedric Mullins, not terrible. Again, that average though, we got to bring it up a little bit. Adam Frazier, not bad for the what? 7 million, 8 million that we're spending on him. Adley Rutschman, all-star right here, baby. Ryan Mountcastle, not terrible. I like it as a first baseman. Gunnar, okay. A little bit of a slow start, but overall, all right. Austin Hayes, this is a big one. Are we keeping you? And it doesn't look like it. I will say he hasn't played a lot of games, but 7 RBIs and 2 home runs out of 92 at bat. Remote Arias, still not good. Jorge, terrible. And then Colton, not bad. We just brought him up. Still, though, guys, I need better out of you. Off to the pitch now. John Means, thank God for you, dude. Grace Rodriguez, solid. Kyle Gibson, you know, it's Kyle Gibson. Cole Irvin, okay, I was expecting a little bit better. The guy had below 4 last year. Now he's at a 4.7. We can't be having that. And then Dean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I know wins and losses really don't matter, but when you're 0-13, you're a bad pitcher. The guy hasn't had one single good game. Like, come on. Let's get just a little bit closer to the deadline, and then we're going to go crazy on some trades. Here we go. July 29th, we're close enough. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. By far, the biggest thing that we need is a lot of depth. That's what makes great teams great. If you can have a team that is good at every single position and they have at least 2 or 3 guys that can play that position well, you're ahead of basically every other team in baseball. The biggest thing that we lack in the depth department is pitching. I mean, we got a lot of pitchers, but not many great pitchers. What type of like lower cost dudes can we go out and get that would be so incredibly good for this team and fit in very well? Because I'll be honest, I'm not trying to house a bunch of bums here. The Orioles have been trashed for a little too long. I'm not dealing with it no more. So let's go out and let's fix this stupid team. The first guy I'm looking at going to the Astros, getting Hunter Brown, a guy that's just been blocked out of the starting rotation, to be honest. He's going to be very solid in my opinion, but my boy just doesn't have a spot. Over on the Orioles, we got more than enough spots for you, so come on over. I will kick close to anybody off this team for that dude. Next up, Dean. Everybody wave goodbye. My boy's going to Mars. I'm shooting this dude to outer space. Get off my stupid team. There we go. Dean, Kyle, and Kyle for Ranger Suarez. Ironically, the 2 Kyles getting off the team. I don't mind Gibson. He's not putting in a terrible year, but let's be honest, the guy's 35 and he's never going to be on this team when we actually break the record. So yeah, I'll see you later, dude. Ranger Suarez, though, coming over here is such a big addition for this squad. It's actually disgusting. A 3.07, so good. Now for the bullpen, let's do a little bit of magic real quick. Oh, I love this. Guardians, De Los Santos and Sam for Hernandez, Givens, and Robert. Come on. We get a stud of a lefty, and we also get De Los Santos, who is a very good pitcher in this entire bullpen. The guy was a longtime Philly. He went to Cleveland, and my boys fixed up this guy. And my God, did he need it. In 2021, a 6.37. De Los Santos, I need you to do more of what you've been doing with Cleveland out here. The next trade, we need somebody out in the outfield because let's be honest, if we don't sign back Anthony and we end up getting rid of Austin Hayes, we need a potential cornerstone. And Jake McCarthy in this game could definitely be that. The attributes alone are disgusting. 80 and 76 contact versus right and left. The dude's got good vision, got 98 on the clutch. Like, it's a good deal. For Kyle, Bruce, and Jordan Westberg, we're getting rid of a couple good guys, but still nobody as good as Jake McCarthy. So there we are. Not to mention only 25. So I feel like that's going to help us quite a bit. Then last but not least for this year in the trades, we're going to be going out and getting a fantastic third baseman, or at least a potential for a fantastic third baseman. Getting Alec Bohm, 6'5", 218, 26 years old. Everything is there that I like. Not to mention still put in a great year. It's just the Phillies right now are down bad. So Alec and Edmundo for Ramon Urias, Greg Cullen, Austin Voth. I like that quite a bit. How's the game liking it though? We're up to 14th in rank. There we go. We still need upgrades to second base and potentially left field, but we'll see how it goes. We finished off terrible, 73 and 89, but still, this is going to look really nice when we end up breaking that record. A little overview real quick of the lineup. Cedric Mullins, very, very solid. Alec Bohm, 27 bombs. Guy at a 290 basically as well. Like, he's so good, but nobody ever looks at him. Mountcastle still did amazing. Adley Rutschman, I mean, come on. For a catcher, by the way, this is incredible. Gunnar Henderson need a better year out of you next year, but still not bad. Jake McCarthy fell off a little bit in Baltimore, but that's going to happen. Austin Hayes, not a terrible year, but I need to see better next year. And Jorge Mateo, Jesus. With the staff, I fired everybody. I'm sorry, Orioles, but I did. But the guys that I'm hiring, we got Dave Roberts coming over here to manage. The only guy that's still managing baseball that was on that top 10 list of the best seasons of all time. Then besides that, a lot of guys are just going to give a lot of good pluses on our attributes. Besides that, let's go to the free agents. The thing I'm looking at right now is going to be pitching, but what do we have here? Of course, we got Ohtani, we got Urias, but what else is going to be down here a little bit more? The free agents that we're going to go ahead and target right now, this is the list. Got Luis Severino. I think he will do very, very well out here in Baltimore. The guy's pitched here a bunch with being on the Yankees, so just making that little switch over here to Baltimore should not be that hard. Jordan Montgomery, this one is a little bit more of a risk. The guy's coming off a pretty bad year, but the Cardinals didn't do good last year. So 4.4, really don't know if that's him or if that's really just the bullpen giving up a lot of runs. Those two pitchers should be disgusting. After that, Ahmed Rosario, come on. Getting a guy to play second base, this is by far the best dude out here. The guy had 37 doubles last year, 6 triples, 16 home runs, and 66 RBIs. Again, a disgusting leadoff or second hitter. Then we got Dylan Flora for the bullpen. Again, very, very solid. And then Jerkson Profar to round it all out. The dude that can literally play anywhere and can bat from both sides. Not to mention we saved a boatload of money getting rid of people like Kyle Gibson, Adam Frazier. I mean, that alone right there is almost 20 million. So we're making some great moves so far. I cannot wait to get in next year. Now, coming into 2024, we are 3rd in rank. Oh my gosh. Pitching 7th and power at 13th. I think that really just comes from our DH being Jake McCarthy, who is 50 power and 52 power. I still really like it though. The team can still change, but seriously, this was a gigantic upgrade from last year. I'm expecting big things out of this one. Maybe not us beating the record just yet, but at least the postseason. Come on. Back up again towards the trade line. Astros, what do you want? Oh my gosh. Felix Bautista, you are a hot commodity, my boy, at 281 pounds. 6'8", 281. What a freaking powerhouse. Either way, they're offering up Alex Bregman for the guy. I do like Bregman, but nah, we can't be doing that. We are in second place though in the AL East. Still 8.5 games back. We're 2nd in rank, 1st in contact, 15th in power. So we ended up going down in power. That's not great. 2nd in pitching though. Very, very nice. Especially with us going from like 25th or something pitching, we're doing amazing at 2nd. For the next trade, I'm going out and getting somebody that can score a lot of runs for us. Because right now the RBI numbers are not looking incredible. Dalton Varsho though is absolutely killing it RBIs wise. He'd be the perfect guy for that 5th, 6th, or 7th spot in our lineup. So Dalton, can we get you? And we can't. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more than I expected. Dang, we gotta get rid of Jorge Mateo. I don't love it, but you know what? For Dalton, I'll do it. Again, adding depth everywhere. The guy can play left field, catcher, center field, and right field. But I gotta be honest, now our lineup's looking disgustingly stacked. Got Cedric Mullins up top. We got Anthony right behind him. The reason why we're doing that is actually for the bottom of this order, but I'll go ahead and get into that later. Alec Bowman in the 3rd spot, Mountcastle in the 4th, and then Adley right behind him in the 5th. Then we got Dalton 6th. Then we got Gunnar 7th. Ahmed Rosario, by the way, went up to an 89. Then we got Jake McCarthy in right field hitting last. But again, the reason why we did that, Gunnar gets on base a lot. Ahmed also gets on base a lot. Jake McCarthy, just real quick, has 19 doubles and 12 triples. So my boy likes to get on base. Let's see how we end up finishing out, and let's see if we can actually make it in the postseason this year. Are we gonna do it? Yes, we are. Overtaking the AL East, taking that division at 99 and 63. Now we're taking on the winner of the wild card series, which is gonna be Texas or the Angels. And of course, everybody here in the offense did amazing things this year. Cannot be happier for all the boys. Let's see how we do though in this postseason. First off, who the heck we playing? Who's it gonna be? Texas up first. All right. And come on paper, we should be able to beat them pretty easily. Rodriguez versus Dane Dunning. Lost that by 4. All right, great first game out of you, Grayson. Luis versus Jacob DeGrom. There we are, 12-2. My dude's a little bit older. I didn't know he was that terrible, though. Jordan Montgomery versus Noah Syndergaard. Big yikes, 1-0. Fantastic. That's what we got Jordan right there, though. 9 innings, but still kept him to 0 runs. Then last but not least, Grayson Rodriguez versus Casey Mize. Lost that one by 1. All right, cool. Then Luis Severino versus Jacob DeGrom. Don't you dare let him have another good game. And there we go. Absolutely battered the poor guy. 8-1. Jacob DeGrom out of 10 innings, posted up a 9.9. One of the best pitchers in baseball legit pooped their pants in the postseason. Jordan Montgomery versus Shane Bieber, 5-0. Grayson Rodriguez, 0-3. Lost that by 5. All right, cool. Hunter Brown getting his first appearance. Come on, Hunter. There we are, 3-0. 8 1/3, 7 strikeouts. That's why I got Hunter Brown right there. Luis versus Aaron Savali got destroyed. All right, Jordan, please. Oh my gosh, Jordan. 26 innings, 0 earned runs. Grayson, please don't go 0-4 for me. There we are, finally a W. Now in the World Series versus the Braves, Luis Severino versus Spencer Strider, won that one. Grayson lost it. All right, 1-1. Jordan, please keep the streak going. Oh my God. 5-0. 35 innings pitched, no runs. My boy's such a stud. Hunter Brown, there we are, 13-5. Then potentially the last game, Luis Severino, I'm going in. Let's see how we do against a super stacked up Atlanta Braves team as Randy hits a home run in the World Series. No surprise. Come on, guys. Santander, there we go. There's a single. Adley. Walk. All right, I like the eye. Ryan Mountcastle, by the way, hit a 350. Struck out. Alec Baldwin, no. Single. There we go. Bases juice. Dalton Varsho got out, but 1 run scored. I will take it. Bottom of the order. This is where I expect a lot. Ahmed Rosario, ground out. Never mind. Hey, Jake McCarthy got a walk. The guy's got 99 speed. I think we still second here. And he got caught. Okay, I guess your 99 speed don't mean nothing. It's all good, though, because my boy Cedric Mullins with a double. Santander. Fly out. Adley. 2-run bomb. There we go. Oh my gosh, I love this team. Like, for real, I love it. Luis Severino, though, walking 2 guys to load the bases. I don't love that, but we still get out of it. Come on, bottom of the order. Still not helping me out that much. Luis, yo, you are done. What the heck was that, my boy? Oh my gosh, and then Jake comes in and does that. 3 runs scored in the top of the 5th. Come on, guys. That is not what I need to see right there. And of course, 2-run bomb, O'Neal Cruz. Bro, I need to get O'Neal Cruz a little bit more. My dude does nothing but terrorize me in the postseason. Like, for real, it's bad. This dude is a nightmare, as Sam gives up 3 walks as well. Can we stop walking these dudes? Ryan, thank you. Alec, strikeout. Austin, I shouldn't have taken out Dalton, to be honest. Bottom of the 9th, I'm not feeling this one, and no. We lost 7-4 as Matt Olson goes 4 for 4. Terrible out of those guys. That was our last game at home, by the way, and that's what we did. Come on, Mountcastle, 344. This is your postseason right here. The dude's been so incredibly good. Oh, man. Alec, you're 2 for 3. There we are. That's a single. We take the lead. Santander. Yikes. All right, Grayson, I'm really about to let you go 4 times with this lineup. I mean, you got to strike out to start. You know what? Michael Harris, fly out, Rosarena. Oh, my gosh. Gunner, please get a hit. Or not. Dalton, come on. Oh, my gosh. Ahmed, please. Oh, my gosh. Versus the hearts of their order. Grayson's coming up. He's got a little bit of energy left, but still, 4 times. I don't trust it. If he can get Ronald out without him hitting a bomb, I will keep him in. Let's see what he does versus Ronald. That's a ground out. Matt Olson looks disgusting against righties, but still. What can you do, Grayson, against Matt? That's another ground out versus O'Neal Cruz. I got to go in. With O'Neal Cruz, I got to look inside. That's way too far. But Grayson can still dot at like 100 miles an hour, as that's 99 right there. I mean, my boy's going off pure adrenaline right now. Let's hit him with that curveball down low. Let's see if we can get him right here. Adley, come on. There we are. I did not think when we started this, we'd actually win a World Series before beating the record, but there we go. We end up doing it. Make sure you guys stick around though, because we still got to beat the record. But yo, Grayson, 2 earned runs, 11 strikeouts, 9 innings pitched. A complete game out of Grayson when we need him the absolute most. Well, after winning the World Series, I think we go balls to the wall to try to get this record. And I think the way that we go balls to the wall is going out out and getting Shane Bieber, one of the best pitchers in the AL. I think we have to do it. That's really the last thing we're missing, and we got him. Oh my gosh. Coming in this year, we're finally getting that respect we deserve. First in rank, first in contact, fourth in power, first in pitching. And the team definitely looks like they deserve it. Oh my gosh. It's time for us to go out and break this record. Let's do it. Right now, July 14th, we're on a decent track. Right now, 65 and 29. We still have to have a fantastic second half. In order for us to have that, I actually went out and did just something very, very tiny. I did a 1-for-1 swap. I got my guy, Tristan McKenzie, over here from the Guardians for Hunter Brown. My boy Hunter Brown definitely was not doing bad, but he had way more losses than wins. And for us right now trying to beat the record, we need a lot of guys that win a boatload of games. I always say that wins really don't matter, but in this case, they definitely do. So we went out and got Tristan. The guy has a great track record so far, so let's hope that that can help us. Besides that, literally everybody's doing what they need to do. Let's see how we finish out. This year, we're going to get close. I don't think we're going to get it, and no, we're not. We're already at the threshold for losses, which is so sad. We still finish off 106 and 56. Still very solid. Got a Cy Young Award for the first time with Shane Bieber. It was a great year to be the Orioles. We're still not exactly there, though, and that's because Grayson Rodriguez had a terrible season. If my guy just went out and had a year like every other pitcher, we would have been fine. But he went out and lost 12 games for us. I mean, even the bullpen was stellar beyond belief. So if we can just get Grayson do a little bit better, we're going to beat that record as we're already past the ALDS. Come on, boys. Already back to the World Series. And also down a little bit. 0-2 right now, Grayson Rodriguez. All right, 0-3. Tristan, come on. And we got swept in our second World Series. Wow. 2026, let's see how this team can do this year. Our entire offense is godlike right now. And then the pitching, the thing that was holding us back for so long, is looking fantastic now. Also, Grayson, you're finally doing this. I need everybody here to continue to do good. The only guy that's really scaring me right now is Nestor Cortez. Literally the only reason why we got Nestor was because we lost out on John Means. And I'll be honest, Nestor's not bad, but 7-7 right now at the bullpen. He's our long reliever. I don't really think he wants to be a long reliever. So ironically, the Angels will give me Reed Detmers, and our guy's doing a lot better this year, so of course I gotta take him. Now we move Jordan Montgomery to the bullpen. I like this a whole lot more. Let's go chase that record though right now. Come on. The max that we can lose in September is 4 games right now. Let's hope these guys can pull off some miracles. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. September. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What was this losing streak? Felix Bautista, Nick Anderson, Reed Detmers lost that one, and then Grayson. Guys, we cannot have a losing streak like that. Oh my gosh, we can't lose another game, and no, we choked it right at the last second. 112 and 50, still did so incredibly good, but guys, we can't be doing that. Grayson, freaking Reed Detmers, 15 and 10 as well. Come on. Postseason, how are we going to be doing? Come on. Versus the Guardians, we're already down 0-3 now. And come on, come back a little bit. Grayson, please. Jesus, my boy. And there goes the Guardians, of course, beating the Padres. Dude, we got so close. 112 and 50 that year. This offseason, there is only one thing, legit one, that we need, and that's going to be a replacement for Nick Anderson. And so far, the Guardians have been our saviors, so I'm going out and getting Tyler Steffen. Let's see if, oh no, Jake. We lost out on Woodford. That is a gigantic L right there. I'm going to go a little bit overboard, but Ethan Phillips, that's the guy that we're going to get to replace him. Besides that, we should be okay. Let's just see how this offseason can go. All right, guys, this could be the year. 86 and 25 so far. We're first in everything besides power. And as of right now, the guy that has the most losses is Luis Severino. I still got confidence though, my boy. I mean, he's a 93 overall right now. I feel good about him. We have 2 months left in the season. We have 25 losses so far. We have such a big shot to do this. We just cannot choke it in the second half. And that comes for us having a great August, which we already did. Now September, we got to put the nail in the coffin right here. The first week of September, we got 1 loss. Now for the second week, there we go. That was 3 losses. Not as good. In the third week, we finally did it. 117 and 40. Let's just go out, finish out the year. What are we going to finish off at? 120 and 42. Beating the MLB record by 4 games. That's what I'm talking about. So insane. Also, Shane Bieber was by far the greatest guy I could have gotten. Again, Guardians, thank you so much. So many of their players we used in this. It's actually ridiculous. Guardians, let's see how we do. We're facing off, baby. Shane Bieber versus AJ. Won that one. Grayson, come on, versus Hunter Brown. Let's go, Grayson. Beat him up. There we go. 9-0. Reed Detmers. Okay, lost that. Luis, there we are. We have to do better than what the Mariners did. We got to win the LCS at least. First 2 games versus the White Sox, that goes 1-1. The next 2, there we go. 3-1. Grayson, there we are. With that, we fully beat the Mariners. Now we're back with the Braves for the World Series. That's 1-1. The next 2 games, that's 3-1. Of course, we're going in to finish this out. And potentially the last game in Atlanta, it's 6-6 in the top of the 9th. You cannot write this any better. Ahmed Rosario, come on. I need you with that 4-for-4. And 3-for-4. All right, Jake McCarthy, ground out. All right, not great. Guys, Gunner, that's a walk. That's at least something. Santander. All right, dude. Let's just at least make it to extras. Come on, Felix. Strikeout, walk, single. Randy, please no. Fly out, and then Jake. Holy crap. Adley, I need you more than ever. That's a walk. That's fine. Ryan, you have a 186. You were our GOAT last time around. That's a fly out. Dalton. All right. Cedric. Jesus, guys. Back again. There we are. Jackson Holiday with a triple. Ahmed. Single. There we go, baby. Now we just got to hold that lead. Ozzy. Ground out. Ronald. There we are. I'm going in again. Come on, Big Felix. My dude is gigantic. My guy's the equivalent of Shaq out here. I mean, he's so big. Right now, 6'8". There's no way that Felix is actually 6'8". They had to get this wrong, right? 6'8", 280, can throw 102. If this is not intimidating, I don't know what is. As we leave an absolute meatball over the plate. Cedric, get there, please. No. We intentionally walk Matt Olson because I'm not dealing with that garbage. Randy up here now, though. Let's beat him up. I love Randy, but I cannot have him doing what Randy normally does. And that's coming up in clutch moments and succeeding. I need to give this guy garbage and blue. You got to give me that, bro. You have to. The 2-1 on Randy. There we go. Got him swinging 2-2. I'm going back out of that slider. I have to. Come on. Get him swinging or not. 3-2. I got to pump the fastball up and outside. There we are. Taking the win on a 120-win season, and we get that World Series.